Hello, I'm Mr. Riley, course leader for the Cambridge Nationals in iMedia. If you're looking at this video, then chances are you're thinking about choosing iMedia as a subject choice next year. I'd like to tell you a little bit more about the project throughout this video. So the first thing that you need to know is that the qualification is a Cambridge National, which is an equivalent GCSE, and at the end of your course you will achieve either a level 1 or level 2 qualification. It's made up of 2 units of non-examined assessments, which is essentially coursework worth 60% of the course, and a final examination worth 40% of the course. The qualification is designed so you can work to your strength, and if you don't do well in one part of the unit, you can always make up the marks in another part of the unit. There's no requirement to get a particular grade in any of the assessments, and the overall score that you get at the end of the qualification will determine the grade that you achieve. I mentioned that the qualification was the equivalent to GCSE level, and the qualification that you receive won't be a GCSE 9-1, it will be in a format where you achieve either a level 2 or level 1 qualification between a distinction star and a pass at level 2 or a distinction to a pass at level 1. On your screen now are the equivalents, so you can see how that relates to the 9-1 and the old style A star to G rating. So now let's move on to what you'll be doing if you decide to select Creative iMedia as one of your subjects into Year 10. So the Cambridge National in Creative iMedia will inspire and equip you with the confidence to use the skills that are relevant to the digital media sector and wider media industry. And as part of the course, you'll look at how products get their meanings across, creating impact and appeal to different audiences, how to create original digital graphics for specific audiences, and also designing and creating original characters and comics in a specific unit about comic strip design. In terms of future opportunities, the Creative iMedia course could lead students onto future careers in games development, as comic book writers, as journalists, as graphic designers, and many, many more. The media industry is one of the fastest growing industries in the UK at the moment, and there are loads of job opportunities in media sectors. The iMedia course doesn't just equip students with the practical design skills and the theoretical design skills, it also includes transferable skills into other areas of school, such as being able to be more analytical and learning digital presentation skills, encouraging students to be creative thinkers and problem solvers, and then towards research and planning as well. So I'd like to now discuss the qualification structure. Students will study 3 units of work. One of them is an externally assessed examination worth 40% that I've mentioned. The other 2 units of non-examined assessment making up the final 60%. The 3 units that we'll study are R093, which is Creative iMedia in the media industry, R094, Visual Identity and Digital Graphics, R095, Characters and Comics, all of which I'd like to discuss in a little bit more detail now. For the R093 Creative iMedia in the Media Industries unit, the examined unit worth 40% of the qualification, a number of topics are taught, including media industry sectors and products, job roles in the media industry, how style, content and layout are linked to the purpose, client requirements and how they are defined, audience demographics and segmentation, research methods, sources and types of data, media codes used to convey meaning, create impact and or engage audiences, work planning, documents used to support ideas generation and design and plan media products, the legal issues that affect media, distribution platforms and media to reach audiences, and properties and formats of media files. For the R094 Visual Identity and Digital Graphics unit of work, worth 25% of the qualification, this is a compulsory unit that students have to study, and it's about creating a visual identity and brand identity, which is a key part of design. Students look at logos, shapes, typography, colour theory and composition, which all generate identities and work across different platforms and media. So in this unit of work, students will develop visual identities for clients, and they'll learn to apply concepts of graphic design to create original digital graphics and incorporate their visual identities to engage a target audience. And finally, R095, Characters and Comics, another non-examined assessed unit of work, this time worth 35% of the qualification. Students will look at a comic's appeal and the inclusion of characters and stories and develop storylines. Some could be humorous, some could be a bit more dark and philosophical, but we'll learn about how messages are conveyed and put across to different audiences. Students will learn about emotion and personality and think about how they can put characters into their own stories, making them flow logically and engaging the reader. To use conventions of comics to tell the characters' stories across multiple pages. These will start with hand-drawn visualizations, and then students will move using dedicated software to create their ideas in a digital format. So that's the course, a really creative qualification that students really seem to enjoy. Made up of 40% final exam at the end of the 2-year course, the others 60% coming from 2 non-examined units of work, essentially coursework, where students learn design principles and theory behind clients and audience and what they can do to creatively embed their knowledge and understanding of these into their work using computers, using industry standard software and design software, sometimes using pens and pencils, drawing out their visualizations and learning the workflows of the design industry. If you've got any questions, please speak to me, Mr. Riley. I'll do my best to answer any of your queries. I look forward to seeing how many people sign up for this course. I'm sure it'll be very popular, and I look forward to teaching your children next year. Thank you.